Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Wesley, how are you doing tonight? Are you feeling any better?
Uh, I am still sick,
Well,
but
shame
I'm
on you.
excited to play some Factorio.
Does that help you? Does that strengthen your immune system, would you say, playing Factorio?
Yes, I haven't seen the white paper on it, but I'm pretty confident.
Oh, you need to write the white paper on it, Wesley. That's,
Mhm.
yeah, we're waiting for
All
you.
right, I'll get on it.
Wesley, there are fireworks going off outside. It is Pioneer Day here in Utah. Are you a fan of Pioneer Day?
yeah, if only because of the fireworks.
That's a sufficient reason, in my opinion. Are you a fan
We
of
basically
pioneers?
get extra 4th of July here.
Yeah, twice. Twice in the same month.
Yeah.
But are you a fan of pioneers, though? That's what we need to know. The viewers need to know.
Well, I certainly take long walks myself, so in a way, you could say I am a pioneer.
There you go. It makes perfect sense. So we celebrate with gusto. Although we opted not to shoot off fireworks here at Iro and Rules' house because it was way too hot. So we're gonna do the fireworks tomorrow night before we kill the Ender Dragon. You should
Mhm.
come, by the way. You should come over for that.
I'm sure it will be nice and cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or at least a little bit cooler than it was today. I'm sure you'll hear on the stream the pops of the fireworks because there you go. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. And
Yes.
let's see. We did a couple of things, so I'm still on the Ethernet. Hopefully, it won't get disconnected. I think Factorio runs a lot smoother than Minecraft does anyway. And we've already banished Sokka downstairs, so hopefully things will go well. I'm also excited to be back here
Yeah.
in Factorio, Wesley. I missed it, and I'm missing
Yeah.
I'm missing Deep Rock Galactic too. But glad to be here tonight.
The thing I love about Factorio is there's a goal and we know what to do.
Yeah,
We can progress right towards finishing it.
yeah. Speaking of which, I have the list of things that we were supposed to automate that you gave me in our last session. Hey, Ninja Alpaca, how are you? And we automated a few of them, but most of them we didn't. So, shall we continue down the list?
Yes, let's.
All
So
right.
let's see, what did we
So,
get?
we've got.
We got electric poles and pipes, basically.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yes. And the next thing is inserters. Now, we already have inserters automated over here for research, but do you think we should automate them here as well so that we can just come here for like building supplies?
Yes, I think so.
Mm
Inserters are not the most complicated in the world.
hmm. Right.
Green iron plates and gears. So that only takes two
So,
assembly machines.
yep. So, boom and one space, boom. And then, let's see, you said iron plates, was it?
Yeah. So
So,
we're
we
gonna
need
need
one of those and one of these. All right. Oh, except, uh, yeah, and then do the gears down here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And iron
yeah.
plates are needed for gears as well, right? Oh, we
Yep.
did the same thing.
Oh, oh,
Oh dear.
oh.
Okay, you pick up yours. I'm leaving mine.
There.
Oh, and then the medium power
Right.
pole. Behold, behold, it's strong. Its reach is vast.
So that's the great thing about actually we really want to switch these. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Um, and I'll explain why in just a moment.
But then we need these here, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
we
we
go.
go.
And the
Good, good, good.
reason is that we want to then take these inserters
Mm-hmm.
right into here.
Oh, I didn't realize that you need the yellow inserter to build the red inserter, but there you go. So that's
Yes.
let's see. So that's an inserter, and then you didn't actually have a fast inserter on the list. We did have long-handed though, so I assume that's what you've got
Uh,
here.
yeah, we can't make fast inserters yet.
Oh, that is the long-handed inserter. Of course, of course. Okay, that is good. But is this a spot for the fast inserter once we're ready for it?
Uh, I'm not sure what the fast inserter will take, so I don't know.
But okay, do you just want to make more yellow inserters and put them into here? Is that why you've done this like that? Oh, it just needs
Oh,
gears.
you mean the
Okay.
sec? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get it.
That's
I get it. Wesley, I'm not I'm not that good at Factorio. I'm sorry.
fine.
Hi Blue Tape, how are you doing tonight? Are you feeling pioneer-ish in your soul? You seem more in a pirate mood, but it's not pirate day. There is a pirate day, but it's not today. Okay. Well, there's a
All
talk
right,
like a
so these
pirate
will
day.
plug away.
There's
The
yep.
long-handed inserters are coming along pretty slow 'cause they have
Mm-hmm.
to share inserter production with just regular inserters.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine because we can just come back later when it's
Yeah.
made a giant pile.
So when it's set up like this, where you've got two things extracting from the inserters, it seems to just be splitting them evenly. Is that how it works? Like it puts
Yeah,
one
I'm actually
here and
not
one
sure
there.
how it chooses.
Well, but it is distributing them
But
somehow.
it's fine because it they'll both just fill up. So even if it just always picked one, that would just fill up and then it would do the other.
Sure. But it's nice if it does it more evenly. Blue Tape says he's in the mood to sail across the plains like a piratey pioneer. It's very festive.
Uh, maybe with a flying boat, flying Dutchman.
Maybe, well, yeah, maybe that. Or maybe he's sailing a rock. Is it a rock that they ride around on in SpongeBob? I never actually watched SpongeBob. Thank goodness. Okay, and then the next thing on the list, Wesley, is we have belts and fast belts, and that's another thing that we have belts automated over here, but we should put them on this end as well. And all belts
Yeah.
take is gear, so we're producing gears here at a rate faster than we can use them, right?
Yeah, except the belts that are going to be are going to need a bunch. So let's do. We might want to do a separate. You're right. It's fine.
Oh, we can just make these rows longer, Wesley. This is Factorio, right? Like if we're running out of room, we can just keep going.
Oh, yeah.
We can go all the way down to the end of the safety zone. What are we calling this? The base?
Uh,
Thanks, Blue
yeah,
Tape.
I guess so.
Okay, or whatever you want. I don't know. Fast belts. Yep, just more gears. So we need another gear maker down here, and then we can tile this down as far
Yeah.
as you want to go, Wes. Oh, except gears want.
This is real good stuff to get out of the way here.
Yeah. Gears want iron plates, which need a long-handled inserter. Do long-handled inserters take more power to run?
Um, max consumption 20 kilowatts. Yeah, they do.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Oh well. No choice, right?
Yeah, we could have saved a lot of power by doing all this on the other side. Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
our
not that bad.
research is finished. The tool belt, Wesley. We've got a lot of
Nice.
good stuff researched. What would you like next?
Well, I picked a tool belt, so let's have you pick one.
Let's do the fast inserter. It's on the list and we currently can't manufacture it, so let's rectify that.
All right.
Okay, so we've got belts and fast belts. Now we want undergroundies and fast ones. So let's see here.
Yes.
Oh, those takes belt. Those take belts themselves as well as iron plates. Hmm.
So let's see if we go gears,
Mm-hmm.
belts,
Mm-hmm.
undergrounds, fast undergrounds.
And the fast ones take the slow ones? Yep, they sure do. This is kind of fun,
Yeah,
Wesley.
this game is so much easier if you just don't worry about space.
Yeah, we're just going for it. Okay, so no. So he needs he needs more gears for the fast ones. So we need one more assembly right there. But he doesn't need he doesn't need anything off the line. And this makes gears again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because all he needs is the yellow undergrounders from here and the gears from here. And he makes fast ones.
Nice.
Yep. Boom. Boom. Except we need iron into this one. So we'll extend the belt here. And we need lights. Lots of lights. Because Factorio is too dark if you don't light it up. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And lights aren't very expensive, are they?
No, they
Well,
just take
they're not too bad.
a little copper. I mean, we're not making thousands of them. We just need a couple dozen around the base. There you go, Wes. Now we can make
But
fast
they're about the same
inserters.
prices in the starter.
Yeah. Okay. So we do have a couple more things we can research using only the green and red, one of which is military 2. Also engines or lab research speed or solar energy. Which one would you like? Solar energy sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's not really useful until we have oil and we can do batteries. Otherwise, your whole base turns off at night.
Right. All right. Then
Um,
how about research speed?
Engines allow cars, tanks, and trains.
All right. Let's do it.
Eh,
Here it comes. Okay, now we can make fast inserters and filter inserters. And I think let me see the list.
I don't know if we should necessarily automate those.
Yeah, now that you mention it, neither one of those are on the list. The next one is splitters and
Yeah.
fast. So let's move
Because,
it there.
like in this current base, nothing is even close to being bottlenecked by inserter speed.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Okay, so for the
And
splitters, we need
probably won't be until we have trains.
gears into belts into splitters, and then into red splitters. So
Yeah. Here's on the
here.
other side, too.
Oh, is that right? Yep.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so gears. Does that have the recipe on it? It doesn't look like it.
I'm out of medium electric poles, but guess how easy that is to fix?
Very
Just grab.
easy.
Man,
Oh,
this progress is through the roof.
well, I've turned off the little icons that show. Is it at the welcome screen? Oh, it is. I switched it somehow. Am I crazy? Thank you, Blue Tape. Maybe we've just been everyone's been able to hear us but not see,
Been that way the whole
perhaps.
time?
I don't know.
Oh no, it definitely hasn't been that way the whole time.
Then I must have switched it on accident. Yeah, it was probably when I'm like clicking back and forth between Discord and OBS to look at the list and also read chat, and I must have clicked right on the switch screen. Okay, but thank you, Blue Tape. Appreciate it. But I've also, in the meantime, I've turned off the thing that shows the icons of what's being produced in each factory. What was the hotkey for that?
Yeah, it's Alt.
Alt. Thank you. So gears, and this is belts.
I ran out of long inserters too, which is also easy to fix. This thing we're making here is incredible.
Catherine of Sky calls it the mall because she comes here to go shopping.
Ah, seems appropriate.
Yeah, makes sense to me. And then normal belts also need iron plates. Yeah. Boom. It's cool, Wesley. It's very cool.
Man, splitters are slow.
Yeah, but they're rarely needed, right? I mean, look at this line that we just created right here. We've used tons of belts, tons of inserters, tons of power poles, and 2 splitters. Okay, sorry, 4 splitters.
Yeah. And you will notice what our bottleneck currently is.
Iron plates.
Yep.
I started military too,
Which
Wesley. I hope
is
that's okay.
is kind of a good bottleneck. It means that our factory is big enough to use what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And if you look
so
here,
I'm gonna.
only about half of our smelters are even working because iron ore isn't even making it to the rest of them. In fact, it's the ones you've upgraded. The steel furnaces are just consuming all of the ore. So basically, you compacted our processing to the degree that we're
So we
outputting
can
ore into this small area.
improve that immediately to some degree by replacing some of those red belts because there were miners that were backed up.
Mm,
We were having
right.
trouble getting the ore from the miners to the because we were processing more than half a belt worth of iron.
Okay. We've got one,
So
two, 3 miners that are out of ores, and there's a little bit more down here that we're not harvesting. So let's expand this just a bit. Yeah, not much more to do here. We are
we
using
are
coal for power blue tape.
definitely
Yes. Oh,
we are going to run out of iron at some point.
oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we've only used less than a third of the total iron available.
Yeah. But that still isn't going to last too long. I mean, this is
Yeah.
our 3rd session streaming Factorio, Wes, and we're using a lot more iron now than we were in session 1, right? So we're going
Yes.
to burn through this way faster than we have been.
So our available iron is to the northwest.
Yep.
It's kind of far away.
Do you want to use trains, Wesley?
I do like trains.
Let's do it. Please teach me how to use trains. Yeah, blue tape. So look, if you look at the factory, uh, all of our power is coming from these miners right here, harvesting coal from this patch, and pumping it along this pipe or belt, all the way over here to these generators. And that's where all of our power is coming from. Yep. And at the same time, that coal is being burned to smelt all of the iron and copper into plates out of their ores. And if that sounds bad for the environment, you're right. And the locals don't appreciate it. So you see all these spider
Yeah.
nests over here. Once this red
Of
smoke
course,
cloud reaches them, they will attack us.
the solution to damaging the environment is to just leave the environment, which
Yes.
is why we're working towards a rocket.
Yes, so we can leave the planet after decimating the local ecosystem. It's the human way of life. It's perfect. Wesley, you mentioned that you were going to place a couple of extra radars near the edges of the base. I see that you've done that. That's so cool.
Yes. So
Because
now, if you open the map and zoom in close, you can get a live view of what's going on,
yeah,
which is great. If someone starts attacking, you can check on the attack and see if they're succeeding or not.
Yeah, that is so cool. I'm a huge fan. Good job, Wes. Okay,
Oh, I suppose we could research instead of going for that iron that's miles and miles away.
mhm.
Actually, I'm not really sure this would, how much time this would really buy us, but we could go for that one in the lake. We just have
Yeah,
to
we could
research
talk
the
about that.
landfill,
Yeah, I would be
and
down for
then
it, except
mine.
that it's only 144K iron. And not only that, but the shape of it is really awkward, so we could only fit a few miners on it at all.
Yeah, that's
So
true. And
it'd
we
be
would
not.
also have to mine many, many thousands of stone for enough landfill to get there.
Yeah, forget that. Let's just go to the big iron patch
Unless
up
we
here.
went around, but if we were going to go around, then it's not really any closer.
Yeah, we might as well go for the big
Yeah.
one. All right, so
So
we're
we're going to
researching
need a
rails.
railway to get there.
Yep, and that's what we're
We're going
researching
to
right
need
now.
some engines.
Hmm.
Engines are not too bad. They are just pipe and gear wheels and steel.
We're also going to
So we can
need
throw that right
gates,
on
right?
here. Need
So we can put.
eighths.
Sorry, what?
Eighths?
No, gates.
Oh, gates.
Yeah, it's a red and green research that is available to us that we can put in the walls so we can let the trains pass through. But
Yeah.
we're making really good progress on this list of things we needed, Wes. There's only three more. Oh, well, four, I guess. You wanted electric mining drills, automated steel furnaces, and assembling machines 1 and 2. And then we're done with the list.
Um, I wonder if we might put the whole list on hold for a moment to try and push for trains.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But I mean, we're going to need electric mining drills once we get there, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And they're very easy. In fact, we might as well piggyback off of this gear production since it's the red splitters are getting made so slowly. And then we're pretty much ready to go with
Yeah.
just one of these and one of these. And then we can make
Iron
them.
is definitely by far our bottleneck here.
Yep. Well, we know what we need to do to solve that. Yeah, let me get some medium power poles, which are being produced just here. Oh, in this box. Yeah,
You did talk about that we are using coal for power.
I did. I showed him the whole infrastructure if he was paying attention.
Awesome.
Railway research is
Our
complete.
power is also uh, right about at the limit.
That we can probably do something about because we're at no shortage of coal. In fact, looking at our coal mining up here, it's just completely backed up. So if you want me to go, oh, good job, Blue Tape, you're paying attention. There will be a quiz later. Um, I hate giving students quizzes, mostly because I hate grading them. It's the worst. I hate grading everything, so why would I give them more stuff, right? How much iron does it cost to make a train? I don't know, Blue Tape. I think I've played with Wesley, like I said, a little bit in Factorio before. I think he built a train, but I had just absolutely no concept of what he was doing. So, I mean, I understand what a train is. I just mean as it pertains to the game. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Oh, I forgot I didn't connect the power over here to make the electric miners. Boom. And then I know.
Hopefully,
Go ahead.
as the things in this mall fill up, the iron will be allowed to pass by them down to the other things below.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought we had set up. Yeah, we already have assembly machines 1 being made over here. Should I move it over there, or just use this one for now until we're in a better spot iron wise?
Yeah, let's just stick with the assembly machines one for now.
Okay. And they're being produced right here. And then after that, it's only a steel furnace that we haven't automated off the list. And the assembly machine, too.
Nice.
Iro's here.
And steel furnace,
Do you want to say hi?
can't really go over here anyway.
You have to say it loud. Oh, hi. Sorry, what did you say, Wes?
Steel furnaces can't really go over here anyway, since they require stone brick.
Ah, okay.
So we would have to pipe that in anyway.
Yeah. We can get to that in a minute and start working on trains. I started a research for automated rail transportation, which sounded like we would need that. Oh, Blue Tape. He's wondering if
Yeah.
this is a significant portion of a patch. Like the amount of iron? I don't think so. Like compared to the amount of iron in our starting iron patch, Wesley, use a tiny, tiny fraction of that to make a train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to put one more thing on here,
Okay.
which is rails.
Oh yeah. Yes. Now rails. Will our rail lines get attacked by the biters, or do they ignore railroads?
No, they ignore railroads.
Okay, cool.
And thank goodness, because that would be a right pain in the butt.
Right. So we're going to put a bunch of miners up there. We're going to have to defend them because I know for a fact the miners get attacked, right? So we'll put like
Yes.
walls and turrets up there, but we don't have laser turrets yet, and we don't have a good way to get ammunition up there yet. So we're going to have to go up there manually every once in a while and reload this, right? Or at least make sure that there are no biters anywhere near them
Yes.
to cause a problem, right?
Yeah. I mean, realistically, once we got the train going back and forth, it's not really a big deal to head up there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just, be a little bit generous with the ammo that you put in there, and then
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about it for a long time.
All right. That sounds good. Okay. Then in that case, we've sort of got the mall into a good situation, which it's pretty cool to look at it if you zoom out just a little bit, looking down the line here.
Yeah.
What can I do to help us get to the point where we're ready to start getting the train going?
Let's see. Do you want to make the train?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Alright.
We're just about to finish. I still don't understand. Like, if I click start research on this, it does queue it. Okay, good. So starting the gate research is going. And yes, I will make the train. Let's see. How does one do that? A locomotive requires 20 engine units. Do I know how to make those? Probably. Steam engine. That's not the same thing, right?
You can't make engine units by hand. They have to be made in a factory.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is why they already are being made in this factory right here.
Oh, Wesley, you're too good at this game.
I saw that one coming anyway.
Indeed. Oh, this factory right here. Yeah, so I need 20 to make it, so just 4 more. Yeah, good foresight there.
They also craft very slowly, which is why it still aren't even enough for one train.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. There's number...
Another question
18.
we need to answer is,
yes.
Do we want bi-directional trains where the train can pull forward like into a station and then pull backward out of the station? Or do we want the train to pull forward into the station and then forward and loop around?
It sounds simpler if he just goes forward and back, right? To not have to deal with the loops.
Yeah, it saves a lot of space too. It's simpler and it saves space, but it's more expensive because you have to build 2 engines for every train.
Ah, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'm crafting the first locomotive in my hands right now. This is how you do it, Gabe. I mean Blue Tape, sorry. You just take the ingredients in your pockets and sort of smash them together. Ta-da! There's number one. I've got it.
Nice.
Well, let me move it.
We've got
And then
140 rails.
I just need a little bit more steel and 20 more engine units, and we can make the next one. It's not too bad at all.
Do you want to start putting down the railway track?
Sure. But I seem to understand that that's complicated to do. Is it possible to mess it up?
No.
Oh, Blue Tape brings up a good point. He says it seems that having a loop train would be better for future proofing, and that you would then you could put more trains on a single track.
That's true. But there are ways in the future that you can do multiple trains on a track, keep yourself the looping.
Okay. So you're saying it shouldn't be too hard to place these rails, that I can't mess it up too bad?
Yeah.
Okay. So where would you like the
would you
train
wanna
to
put the station?
stop? We're asking the same question there, Wes. So
Well,
currently
should
we're
we
processing
go over
iron right
here?
here.
All right, let's do it over here then.
Okay. So the train is going to stop here, you're saying. Let's
And
see.
I think Blue Tape is right. Let's just bi-directionals. We'll have it come over here,
All right.
loop around.
Oh,
One moment here.
Wesley.
Like that.
Oh, no.
What?
No way.
Why not? Yeah.
Really?
I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Looks horrible.
And that was there's like an automated connecting thing where you can just say like, however is possible, get from here to here. There you go.
I see. Got it.
So if we do trains on the right, then we can put the station like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the train will depart up like this.
I don't care. We do want these to merge, though, right?
In the long term, no. But
Oh, so we're just going to run two lines all the way up to the iron?
In the long term. But for now, we can just have them go on one because we're not going to sit anything beyond this for a while.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab a couple of underground belts so that our coal doesn't stop working.
So straight north from where these tracks are placed is a section of wall, meaning not a cliff, right? So we could go straight north through there and then curve to the left towards the iron ore. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So later, when we have a little more resources, it'll be pretty easy to just break this connection here and fill out the other side.
Yeah. We're going to have to deal with trees no matter which way we go, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually well, it is true. But if we looped it toward, are you looking at the map by any chance?
Yes.
If we looped it towards this copper patch that's like up and left of the current base, there's definitely less trees there, and pass it through the wall and go up to the iron that way. Because if we go the way we're currently going, I didn't notice when I looked at the map before, there's a lot of trees.
I don't think trees are as bad as you're thinking.
All right. I'll go bring it up so we keep everything in line.
Yeah, see how much we drifted off a straight line.
Right.
Oh, not too far.
Boom.
Okay, we probably should start curving to the left as soon as possible.
We can do that if we go through the other section of wall instead. We can start
Yeah,
heading that direction.
something like that.
Yeah. So does that place here and then curve? Is that? Yeah, there we go. Once these trees are out of the way. Oh, it marks them when you place the ghosts?
Yeah, it can be kind
That's
of
cool.
convenient.
That is helpful. Definitely. It's not letting me, like, actually place it.
This
Oh, it's because you already
straight
placed it. You're
diagonal
too
doesn't
fast.
quite work.
You're too fast, Wesley. Oh, our research finished. Let's see. We need rail signals, right? Wesley?
Um, yeah, I guess we do.
Okay. It seems like a train thing. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm out of rail.
I've got some. It's hard to tell where the actual rail has been built and where it has not.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, it's all the way back here. Yeah, I was very confused.
well, I'm gonna head back and check on the base since I need to get more rail anyway.
Okay. We'll try to follow your plans here.
We're definitely drinking up all the iron we can mine.
Yep. We're working on it.
This is great news. I mean, how much iron you're using is not a bad stand-in for just how good your factory is.
Okay. We need a gate. A gate. Yeah. Okay. I've made one.
Well done.
Thank you. How big are they? Oh, we need more than one for sure.
Oh yeah, you probably need half a dozen at least.
Okay. That's fine.
Ooh, this research plugging away.
Mm-hmm. That's eating a lot of iron as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it really is. We have a very thirsty base right now.
Oh, I see how the gates work. Oh, wait. The rail can't go through the gates. Is there a special, like, train gate?
Um, no, although it is weird. I've never. Your gates are like facing the wrong way.
Oh. Let me try again.
And didn't even realize that was possible.
That's like the default way. Oh, I just need to rotate them. I'm a fool, Wesley. There we go. Need what? Two more?
Although I don't know that that will allow the gate to go through.
Nope. It still is showing red when it crosses over it.
Well, it looks like diagonal just doesn't work through a gate then.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We can like curve it here, right? And then
Yeah,
just continue on.
I walked all the way back there, checked on the base, and forgot to pick up any rails. Did you make the train, by the way?
I have one locomotive.
Ah, well, you can use that as a shortcut to get back to the base.
It's mad at everything I'm doing over here, Wes. Oh, there we go. It's just because the trees are in the way. I guess? What in the world? It is not liking what I'm doing.
I'm willing to bet that a curved rail is also not allowed to be through the gate.
Hmm. Well, we need more to do this either way. Have you brought some with you? Should I place the
Uh,
locomotive down?
yeah, you
Okay.
can head back on the locomotive. That would be fun.
And it needs fuel. How about some wood? I've got a lot. How do you get in it?
Enter, I believe.
Uh, fuel, wood, enter. Yeah. Choo choo. I'm coming, Wesley. We.
Awesome.
Oh, that was. I ran into
Wow,
you.
that did a lot of damage.
Were you trying to do that on purpose?
What are you talking about? Oh, we
I
can't
knew
bolt
it.
it in.
Enter to get out? Yep, sure enough. And did you collect all of the rails that we've
Sounds
produced
good.
or just some of them? What'd you say?
Yes. Yeah, I'll put them in your inventory. Where did you go?
Oh, I was going to check the rail production, but you've already cleaned it out.
Ah, um, there you go.
Thank you. Okay, are you coming with me?
Yeah, but
We.
there's no room for two people in there.
Of course not. Look how tiny this. Oh, Wesley! Oh, you almost died.
um,
We. This is extremely fun. No! Ah, no problem.
it actually, the train does not mind hitting the end of the track at full speed. There you go. I'll bet gate goes through that, no problem.
Okay. Let's try it. Rotate them, Wesley. Oh, you're
Rotate
totally
what?
right. You need to rotate the gates so that they place correctly. I was reminding myself, not you, really. Oh, yeah. We're good. We're golden.
All right, and with all these trees marked, I'm gonna get shopping.
Seems like I need one more. Looks weird. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, looks cool.
With the trees being so dense, even though it marks specifically which ones you need to chop,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like you have to chop 10 trees to get to the ones that you need to chop.
Yeah, true. Wesley, we finished the signaling, the rail signals. What would you like to research
All right.
next?
I think we should probably give it a minute to build stuff
Okay,
so the
that's fine.
research isn't sucking up all our iron.
Yeah, well, there's nothing on there that looks urgent to me, so that seems fine.
I think our top priority at the moment is getting
Construction.
some iron in.
Yeah. Well, this is going faster than I thought. I thought it'd take like much longer to get this all built and situated. I mean, we're not quite there yet, but we're just making good progress that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, you think we can get the rocket launched today?
What the heck? Yeah, for sure. Those speedrunners would, man. They do it in like what, 2, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so confusing. Okay,
All right. That section's connected.
excellent. I need to look at the map. Oh, we're headed straight for it. You're good at this, Wes.
Remember, we need it to turn around, so
Yeah, well, I figured we'd make
the
a
rail
big
doesn't
loop,
need to go right up. Yeah, the
a
rail doesn't
big
need to
loop
go
to the
right
side
up
of
to
it.
the ore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I do think we should clear out these two biter bases that are up here before we get too far
So
into
also be
this.
aware that stations cannot go on diagonal track, so the big loop needs to be on orthogonal track.
Sure. Okay.
Orthogonal? That's not the word I'm looking for. Cardinal.
Hmm. How do you place it as a ghost?
Shift, I think.
Oh dear. Got it. Thank
It
you.
can also
You were
be a
right.
bit fiddly.
It can be what?
A bit fiddly.
I think I got it. And then we do need to run tall power poles out here as well, of course. Right?
Oh, all right.
Right?
I will. I'm just making the locomotive as well to come back out there.
Okay. Yep. Well, you'll.
And I will do power poles on my way. Do you have much by way of turrets or ammo
Let me
or wall?
see. I've got 7 turrets, 69 walls, and just 200 ammo.
All right, I'll bring a little bit more ammo. That's probably more or less enough turrets. Oh, we do have turrets automated, so I'll bring a few more of those.
Yeah, we definitely do. All right, you're going to have to come up here and tell me how I've done this wrong.
I'll bet what you've done is absolutely flawless.
Well, come take a look and see if you feel that way. Bye, guys. Good to see you. Are you coming tomorrow for fireworks? Okay. Let us know.
Oh, it's actually going to be a bit of a pain to put this through the forest.
Mm. The power poles.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
never mind. It was easy. I think it was easy. Not really sure how if everything connected.
well,
It
if you're
did.
close.
What a miracle!
Sure enough. Look at this horrible loop that I made. uh, it's terrible.
It's good enough.
All right. Okay, now we want some walls. And in fact, oh, this biter base is like right here.
Okay. Let me give you the wall. Oh, did I not pick up any wall? I didn't.
I've got 69, which is nice.
Okay. Well, here's the ammo anyway.
Thank you. And just the turrets? Okay. Okay, I want to put turrets on my hotbar for when I inevitably mess this up. How do you clear something off your hotbar?
Q. No, middle click.
Ah, that's it. Middle click. Thank you. Okay, I will take care of the biter base and possibly die, but I'm going to give it a shot.
All right, I'm not going to set up a ton of miners since we don't have the processing for it quite yet. Anyway.
Why is it not putting them? How do you put them in?
Ah. Oh, the biters are right there.
Uh-huh.
Z.
Z. Thank you. I forgot the commands. It's been too long. Holy cow. Thank you. I'm a little low on health, so let me regenerate before we go up there. I
All
was like
right.
shift clicking and alt clicking, and none of those do anything. Yeah, they were really close to us. Got him. I didn't even die.
There we go.
Although I did forget all the controls. Um. Oh. What? Oh, there's spit on the ground right there. I'm dying. Uh, are these hurt or they're full health? They're full health. Great. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing we took care of those because the pollution's about to go crazy.
Mm-hmm. So there's that other biter base south of us that is going to be caught between these two clouds, right?
Yes. Um, yep, definitely.
Yeah. Do you want to go do that now, or I can try to do it now that I remember the controls?
Yeah, we can take care of it.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, they're right in the forest, which makes it a little awkward to place these.
Man, once the turrets hit the ground, everything just evaporates. That's what's so cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Well, that feels much better, right? Now looking at the map. I mean, there
Yeah.
are more biter bases that we should take care of, but better than having them like surrounding us like that.
Yeah, and we can get tanks pretty soon, I think.
Wes,
Think pretty soon.
did you name the train, or we have a third player with us?
Yeah, the third player is Peter Vetrilli.
Mm-hmm.
He just tells the train where to stop.
Oh, okay.
A conductor, if you will.
So it's the name. Oh, okay.
It's
It's the
the
name
name of
of
the
this
train stop.
tower. Okay, that's very confusing. Ah, Wesley. Okay, so goodness,
No,
I
but you
want
have any
to.
fire?
So it sort of makes sense
Okay.
to make our defensive perimeter square, right? Or rectangular at least.
Yeah, I think so.
So, oh, I did it sideways again. Like this. Don't need quite that many. Do it like that. Okay.
Man, I'm so low on, of all things, iron. You know what I can do? This is crazy.
No, I love it. This is the problem we're solving even now. Okay, so we need it like this, basically, right? So that the transfer points for the ore are inside the perimeter. Oh, but these gray spots are where they go. Okay, I see, I see. I get it.
Yeah. You see the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that enough
Nice.
space?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So then I'll wall in everything else. But I'm out of walls. So I will ride the train home and be right back. Fuel for you, and we press enter, and we're out of here. Wesley, the trains are definitely the way to go. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Wee! Can they derail if you take a corner too fast, or are they just invincible?
Nope. They are invincible.
That is so cool. I love it.
Um, Yeah, so I forgot to pick up splitters when I was down there, and I couldn't make any up here because I didn't bring any iron.
Uh-huh.
So I just made a bunch of iron smelting, and problem solved.
Fantastic. Some of our smelters don't seem to be smelting.
Are they getting iron?
Oh, oh, they're backed up on iron plates. I see why. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
good. That's
that's what I was
exactly what
looking
we
at. I was
want.
like, they have everything they need, but don't seem to be working. Anyway, they're fine. But that means that, like you said, almost everything in the mall has stopped working, meaning their chests are full. So our iron consumption has gone down drastically. Should we start another research in that case?
Yeah, actually, that seems like a pretty reasonable idea.
Okay, I'm gonna grab lab research speed. We're just gonna need all of those, right? And what was I
Yes.
here for? Walls. Walls are what I'm after. And more ammo if we've got it. Oh, we have lots of walls. Lots and lots and lots. Good. Do you have a radar up there, or what you need to make one? Because we're gonna want one up there.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I can make one.
Okay. And did you bring turrets, or should I grab turrets?
I've got a few. Yeah, enough. Yeah, we've got enough turrets up here.
Oh no, Wesley.
But
I
have
accidentally
them.
picked up the chest of ammo instead of opening it,
Ah,
which is fine.
that's fine.
I have all of the ammo with me, and I'm on my way. It is nice that the trains loop because you can get in them facing either direction, and you'll get where you need to go.
Yes. Once they're
We
automated, probably we'll just have to wait until the next one comes. I don't
so
suppose you
go
got
ahead.
enough to make two. Oh, I can make two cargo wagons thanks to this iron I smelted.
Cool. Yeah.
So, as you can see, I put in some buffer chests
Oh yeah.
so that the iron ore mining doesn't just back up and stop while the train is unloading at the other station.
Oh yeah, but then you want fast inserters on this side, right?
Actually, yeah. I mean, if you want to upgrade those, that would be great.
Yeah, it's got to be because otherwise these can only extract at the same rate that these are putting in, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we
that's
want
true.
them to rapidly. Oh, dang it! I did it again. Are those iron chests or wooden chests?
Just wouldn't. There you go.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah, we need them to rapidly dump them over there. Really, we want. What are the? Isn't there something better than a fast inserter?
Yeah, stack inserters, but we won't have those for a little while.
Yeah, no problem. I have what we need to make these 8, so they're on their way. But while
Stack
those are
inserters
crafting,
require red electronic circuits, which are we'd have to set up oil processing and
yeah, no rush.
so you will want to put your actually I was going to say your locomotive on the other side, but we're doing monodirectional now, so we don't need the other
Yeah, because
locomotive on this side.
we ended up looping. That means we have one just to play with. Although now that this is here, we can't play around anymore, right?
Well, just if you're careful.
Boom. There you go, Wes. Oh, this one is misplaced. There we go. And this one as well. Now it's filling up. Wesley, this is so dang cool. I love it.
Yeah,
Lights.
I mean look at this progress.
Now we've got iron coming in. Now I'll finish defending the place. I think I've got everything I need. I asked you about the radar before, but I don't think I actually listened to your response. Sorry, do you have what you need to make a radar, or have you already done so?
Yeah, I'll make one now.
Okay.
Maybe put in one at each corner.
Yeah.
I think this patch is just about big enough to merit that.
Now we've got fat stacks, Wesley. Fat stacks of iron.
Yeah.
Boom.
Let's see, what else do we need for cars? Oh, actually, we're good to go on that, so we can do that next.
Okay, do it. Cue it up.
Yeah, cars are great. A train that doesn't need a track and has a giant turret on the back.
I didn't know they had turrets. That's fantastic. I actually don't like where that is. Maybe here. Okay. The lights make the aliens think that we're friendly. That's why we need to put those there.
Yeah, are
And
they
then,
attracted to them like fireflies?
yes, exactly. They are bugs, right?
Yeah.
Those top three
Makes
I put
perfect
full
sense.
stacks in. And I'll do
Oh, you
half
don't need
stacks for
that
these.
much in a single turret.
Okay, well, you
When I
say
play single
so.
player, I usually start my bases out with 25 ammo in each turret. Although, but I'll admit that does get a bit annoying. So maybe go with like 50.
Okay. Well, I put way more than that. I'll readjust. How do you take like a quarter of a stack? Because right clicking gives you half a stack, right?
Yeah, there's not really a way to do it except to like put in a whole stack and then take out half and put it in your inventory and then take out another half.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So I'll do 50 in each of these then.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking at these miners, and one of these ones in the middle has an expected resources of almost 300,000 iron. So this one electric mining drill is going to produce more iron over its lifetime than our entire iron starting patch.
See, now we're serious. This is
Almost
serious iron.
twice as much.
So here's a question for
Yeah.
you. And I have no like concept of scale here. Like, how does the train compare to just a normal yellow belt? I assume it's carrying more like per second, right?
Yes, way more.
So it's like
Super
4
way
yellow
more.
belts, it's like a red belt, it's like 2 red belts. I assume it depends on
Uh,
how long the loop is.
yeah, well, it depends on how many trains as well. So
Yeah.
if we put another train on this track so that as soon as one was finished loading, it departed and the other one started
Mm.
loading, I'd probably say, and we could also make it a couple of cargo wagons longer.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably get it up to about 10 yellow belts, is my guess. It's kind of just a guess, though.
Okay. But I mean, that's a lot. Like, considering that our current processing is choking on 1, right?
Yeah.
Or nearly so.
Yeah, almost 2. Because
Mm.
we put the red belt is twice as fast as a yellow.
Got it. Got it. Okay, well, this
Uh,
is at
oh
least
wait, no, yeah.
like,
So it was one full yellow belt of war. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
So if this is, what did you say, 10 yellow belts, you said approximately? So we need
Yeah, I
10,
don't think we'd
10
be able to
times the
produce that much
smelters.
iron from this patch.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just what you could
Could do with the
throughput
train.
with a train.
Okay. So this is
Although we
defended,
could
at least
probably
in the short
produce
term.
about 3 or 4 full yellow belts from this patch, looking at the size.
Mm-hmm. And we're basically going to need to take care of this. There's a small biter base just to the northwest of where we're at, and that's going to get hit by this cloud in no time. It's very close.
Well, in
And
that case, I'm going to start researching cars.
okay.
And maybe we can have a fun time getting rid of that one.
Sure. Sounds great.
Let's see. What do you actually need to make a car? 8 engines. Do you have any engines on you?
No, but I can craft some. Eat. No.
Nah, you can't craft them in your inventory.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me ride my locomotive to
Although,
the
I
base
mean,
then.
that's not really that big a deal. We can just lock down one of these.
Oh yeah, you're right. See, you Wesley are good at thinking in Factorio mindset. I don't have it,
Ah,
but it is fun. Hmm. Ah, it's supposed to be cooler, Wesley, tomorrow.
oh, thank goodness.
Possibly even a little bit stormy. Did you take my lights out of my inventory?
No?
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes. I have no lights. I can craft 199.
No, you're good. I just thought I had some, and then I saw you moving the ones that were there, and then I thought you took them, but it's okay. It is okay. These really hold an insane amount. Okay, this one just hit its storage 40 out of 40. So they're full or
Nice.
close, right? And then there's
Yeah, they can
some
hold two
way...
2,000 each.
Oh, can I? Yeah, 2K and 2K. Yeah, they're full. So I assume there's some way to interact with the Peter Vetterli thing here and tell it to send the
Yeah.
train once it's full, right? And then we need to stop at the other end? Is that how that works?
I can rename it. So what we will want to name this stop is actually Iron Mine.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then we need another stop. You have a locomotive on you, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then I'm going to take this one.
Go ahead.
And let's head back to the base and set up the destination stop.
Okay, I'm coming. Enter. Oh, wrong way. Did I place it backwards? I did. I placed it backwards, but it's fine. Choo choo. Okay.
Right, and this stop down here, I'm going to name it Iron Processing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then if
Now
you
we...
click on,
Go ahead.
if you click on this locomotive,
Mm-hmm. Oh, not right
you
click.
can, no, just left click.
Yep.
The tab at the top left is schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell it what you want it to do.
Add station. Iron mine.
Mhm.
Add wait condition. So this means wait until this is not true? Or wait until... So if I put full cargo, will it wait until the cargo is full
Yeah,
and then go?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
And then at iron processing, I want it to stay there until empty cargo. Yes?
Yeah, that's
Got
right.
it. And then we'll just refuel it while it's here, probably. And it'll have plenty
Yeah,
for this little loop, right?
yeah, we can just throw down a wooden chest dumping coal into the locomotive, and we'll be pretty much launching the rocket by the time it burns through too much coal.
Right.
Although we
Okay.
didn't even have to do a wooden chest. We can
Yeah.
just do
Yeah, the
a
coal is
long-handed
right
insert.
here.
We literally don't even have to move it. We just put down a long-handed insert. It's ready to go.
Well, it's conveniently located. Now, here's a question though. So I mean, I like where we've got this train stop, but we had sort of put it near the processing for the iron where it currently is. But really, we need to just make new iron processing somewhere, right? Because this is already saturated.
Um,
Hey, there you go. I unlocked an achievement.
yeah. Honestly, I would like this ore patch to be done with, so
Yeah,
that we
well,
could
right. So we
put
should
it
let it keep
here.
going.
Yeah.
But don't we want to like just start new smelting lines over here where we have room?
Maybe you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Hey, the automobile research finished, by the way.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's great news.
The tank is a
In which
ways off.
is it? That's a
Hmm.
shame. That's all right. The car is the poor man's tank.
We are poor, so that makes sense. Or are you going to move the stop to this side?
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I was just making some room, but yeah, that's an even better idea.
Hmm. Okay,
We
well,
just didn't have any room on either side of this track to actually put the unloaders, but yeah,
do
if we
you
move
want to
this.
leave this stop here
Oh,
and just have it get refueled?
although, yeah, let's just leave it here so that the fuel is more convenient.
Yeah, and then put another one over there where it unloads the cargo. Yep.
No, no. So you don't want to do that because
Okay,
then
why?
your schedule gets complicated. You'd have to say, oh, go to the iron ore and wait until you're full, and then go to some other stop to get the refuel your engine, and then go to the unloading.
Mm-hmm.
It's better just to keep your unloading at one of the stops that exists, or keep your fuel loading at one of the stops that exists anyway.
Okay, then let's just use this stop and unload here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's see.
so I assume we want this to go fast, right? So we want more fast inserters to pull out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, not enough
I'm
ingredients.
going to
I
head
need
over
more
to the
copper.
mall because I'm pretty low on a lot of useful things.
Mm-hmm. Same. Right now, is it just copper? Well, it wants electric circuits. I might as well grab those. Of course. And then iron plates. Yeah, out of all kinds of stuff. There we go. Okay.
We are using about half of our potential coal.
Okay.
In fact, slightly over half. So that's fine, but we should keep that in mind so we don't get blindsided once we expand a little more.
Right.
Let's see. I'm gonna pick up some belts. What else do I need? Some splitters. Mostly
So
just use
if
yellow stuff for now. It's a lot cheaper to run two yellow belts than one red belt.
right. So if each train car holds 2,000 and then those contents are getting unloaded evenly into 4 chests, they'll each have 500, right? Which is 10 stacks of
Yeah,
ore. So these chests are enough to fully unload the train without anything getting processed in the interim.
yeah. And really, our iron ore should probably be backed up most of the time
Mm-hmm.
because it's pretty easy just to mine a whole bunch of iron ore.
Right?
I'm sure this method of unloading is terribly inefficient for some reason or another.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it probably is. But we're just going to do it anyway. Okay. I'm low on belts. Let me go get some so I can help. And we probably need a whole bunch of... And okay, now do you want steel furnaces for this new spot over here?
Yeah, we probably should.
All right, then let me get those being made. Steel
I've got
furnaces.
8, so we can actually get started a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. And like you said, it takes stone brick, so... Should I bring the stone brick to the mall, or bring the steel plates to the stone brick?
Shoot, up to you.
Hey, Ninja Alpaca, welcome back. So this game is all about mining a lot of iron and fuel and making a gigantic factory to process into more and more complicated components, ultimately to build a giant rocket to launch us into space, to leave behind this desolate wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll move the stone brick to the mall. Just so we have everything in a nice place. Does that still work? It does. Great.
Okay, we actually want to do it. Probably should have done it this way on the last one, where we have the coal and resource on the outer belt.
Yeah. And the product coming out the center?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because otherwise you're limited by only having half a belt for coal and half a belt for ore.
Mm-hmm. I want those, and I want these. Yeah, okay. All right, Wes, I will get these going. Stand by. Hey, the train just left automatically because it was unloaded.
Excellent.
That is so cool. Take one of these over here. Oh, that's weird. It just automatically placed an underground belt to go under something. A tree, to be
But
specific.
yeah, it does that to save you time.
That's really cool. Although in this case, I would rather remove the tree, but it's a cool, cool feature. No.
All right, now I'm going to put these down.
Okay.
So just put down some inserters to pull the iron ore out of those chests.
Mm-hmm.
And the coal is set up to come into this processing area already. And the iron ore is coming in. We should be getting steel plates out of this thing in just a moment. That's not steel plates, iron plates.
That's not close enough, right? No. Okay, I didn't think so. So I guess we should jog this one closer. This is what's called belt spaghetti, right, Wes? Or we're working our way towards it?
Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Excellent. We can do this better later if we figure out a better way. Yeah. And then one of these.
I just had to spaghettify this down here a bit too, because I realized why that method of unloading was terribly inefficient.
And why is that?
By having all of the inserters unload onto belts that are going the same way, they were putting all the iron on the same side of the belt, and none of the like splitters were interfering with that. So I was only using half the belt.
I see. I've decided.
I'm sure there's some other way it's not ideal as well, but whatever.
Okay, so I just want to do this first. Hold on, Wesley. I'm talking to myself. Don't even worry about it, okay?
You're good.
Put you here. And then you are going here. And then you can just go here.
Someday the dream is that we will have electric furnaces.
That sounds cool. But in the short term, I have automated the how do you drag this? How do you drag the
The what now?
X thing? Like
Oh,
to limit
just
the
click
space
on
in
it
a chest.
once. Yeah, just
What?
left click on it once.
Do you just want one stack of steel furnaces? Oh, think so.
Probably,
Why
yeah.
so mad, mate? Okay, cool. Got it. And let's put a light for good measure.
Ah, man, it's
Hmm.
so beautiful. The first time you set something up from scratch after your first little base, when it's like not this gradual expansion, it's like, here's the big new thing, and now it's ready to go.
All right. Well, that's a lot more iron we're processing. A lot more. Or
Mm-hmm.
will be shortly. Cool. All
We're gonna
right.
have to cannibalize some of our old iron ore processing because it's sitting on top of a bit of our iron patch.
Yeah, that's fine. We just need to leave some furnaces to continue to burn off these ore patches, right? It doesn't need to be a
Yeah.
ton. It'll get used over time.
All right. Well, this is great.
Yeah.
Uh, what is the next thing we need to do?
Well, iron was the big one. Jeez, I don't even know. We'll need more coal eventually, which honestly, there's some very big coal patches right up near where we're mining the iron. It'd be very simple to expand the train to carry some of that as well.
I'm really not sure if we do need to expand the coal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a rush, but maybe copper,
Copper? Oh yeah, we don't have much going on.
right?
I just
So maybe
looked.
that's next.
We only we only have 6 electric mining drills on copper
It's
and
keeping up so
8
far.
stone furnaces. That has been that's been our only source of copper.
Well, it's like you said, you need way, way, way more iron than copper, right? There you go. I mean,
We
we're
still
not
use
producing. Go ahead.
we still use a little less than half of our starting iron patch.
Yeah. Well, then we need to up production, right? Maybe that's the next thing to do.
Yeah, we could add a few more things to the mall,
Yeah.
or maybe time to expand beyond the mall.
To like some serious production of circuits or whatever.
Yeah, we could focus on military a bit.
I'm down for that. Should we build cars and fill them with ammo and go take out some of those spider bases? Oh, geez, what have I done?
That's not the worst idea in the world.
There we go.
Oh, one thing that if we're gonna do something with military, probably the first thing we should do is set up the better ammo that we already have researched.
Okay, that's fine. But we do need to go take out that northwestern biter base soon, or
All
we're
right,
going
should we
to
go do
be.
that now then?
Yeah, I think so. Although I'm in the middle of hooking up some more furnaces right here. Give me a sec,
All right, let
and then we can
me go
go. Yeah.
grab a little ammo because we'll want plenty of that.
Uh huh. Okay. And there you have it. Did I face these? Oh, I faced them all backwards? No, just
Oh,
these outer ones. Of
gotta say,
course.
it's
There
it's
we
pretty
go.
tricky to weave in and out of a of its base on one of these.
That's all right. That's one nice thing about the train is you don't have to steer.
Yeah, you'll probably notice walking around later various electric poles and inserters that are missing a bit of health.
As you ram into them. Okay, let's give it a try. Scott
Oh
fuel.
yeah,
All
let me
right.
put the ammo in there.
Oh, thanks. And enter to import it. Okay, this is
All
going
right,
to
so
be
which one was it?
interesting.
Ah, I
Uh,
see. Northwest of the Iron.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the
We're
forests are no longer a trivial issue.
yeah, we're never gonna make it through up here. In fact, we should just ride
Uh,
the train.
wow, we have got so much for it. Yeah, you're right. We should just ride the train.
You don't have a locomotive though, do you?
No, I do not.
And you can't ride with me. I don't know. And what are the chances I'm gonna
And
run into the other
also,
train?
there are no
Likely.
signals. So,
Right.
yes, hi.
Right.
Ooh. Hey, you're good.
Even up
I
here
will
we
just
have tons.
use. I will just use the iron train.
Okay, it's on its way to you, but you'll have to wait for it to unload. It's gonna take forever. Forever, Wesley.
No, if you open up its schedule, you can just
Mm-hmm.
click on an iron to just have it jump right to that point in its schedule.
All
Which is
right.
why it was on its way to me. It was not full. I
Oh,
called it.
you called it manually.
Yes. And now
You're
it's headed back up to the mine.
you're micromanaging this poor train. I like
Yep.
it.
Yep. In fact, do we want to here? Come here for a sec.
Okay.
Or are you already far away?
No, I'm just right here. I was waiting for you. Where did you go? Oh,
Right down
right
here.
here. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I zoomed in too far. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to place down something called a rail signal.
Okay. Oh dear. Yes, go ahead.
First, let me give you one of these as well.
Okay.
Where did it go? Okay, I just threw a rail signal in your inventory. If you can find it, just hold it in your hand.
I'm holding it.
Okay. See all the green squares next to the track?
Mm-hmm.
Those are places you can place a rail signal.
Okay.
Do you see the blue line in the center of the track?
Mm-hmm.
That indicates a block. It is saying that this is all one chunk of rail.
I see. So it'll change colors once you break it up or something.
Yes.
Got it.
So I'm going to put a rail signal here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I put it there on the right side of the track. It means that trains are intended to come up to it this way and see it on the right side and then obey its signal.
Okay.
And you can see it's a little confused. It's going red, yellow, green, whatever. And that is because the block coming into it is the same as the block going out of it. So it doesn't make any sense for it to exist.
I see. Hold on one sec. Blue Tape is wondering how long we're planning to use coal as our sole power source. There is uranium in this game, right? But that's like later? Way later? How much later?
Yeah, quite a bit. The next power source that we'll actually have available is solar panels, and we need to get oil refining ready for that.
Before that, for batteries, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Back to the explanation. So we need to break the blocks up somehow.
Yeah. Yep. So this signal has like cut it here, but it's still connected through here.
So you want me to cut it here?
So if you put one down on the right side here,
like this?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, but now I can't see the lines.
Now,
do you have? Well, I'll make one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should make
Okay,
another one too. I can
I've got
see
it.
as well. So
Ah, look
now you
out.
can see. Whew. Okay. So now
You
you can
dodged a
see
bullet train there, Wesley.
it's the purple line coming
Yep.
into this light,
Hmm.
and it's a red light. And that is because there is a train on the blue line. So the light is
Ah,
saying, do not proceed to the blue line. It's occupied. On the
right.
other
So they'll
hand,
stop
this
here until
one
blue
coming
is
into
empty.
the purple, yeah, the one
Got
coming
it.
into the purple has a green light because the purple is not occupied.
Okay. This is
So,
nearly comprehensible. That was a good explanation,
yeah.
Wesley. Thank you.
So we
You
will
should
want to do
teach
the
a class
same
on
thing.
Factorio.
I'm sure there are great videos online.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm sure you're right.
when we get around to it, we'll want to do the same thing on the other side.
Okay. But for our one
Um,
train, this is sufficient, right? In fact, well, that
yeah,
that brings up a question. If I'm driving a train and come to a red light, does it stop or it just goes?
no, you will go right through it,
Okay.
but
So
at
it's only for
least
the
the
odd
train
dude.
won't come into the block you're in.
Yeah. Okay. And then this
So
would
like,
make it, because we have loops on both ends, if we set this up in the base, then we could add two trains and not worry about them running into each other at all.
um,
Right?
they would never crash into each other, but you would get gridlock because the train on the other end would decide to come over here, and it would get to here and see that the purple was a red light because there was already a train in it, and it would stop. And then when
Oh,
the train at the ore was done, it would come here and also stop, and you'd have gridlock.
I see. So should I move this signal to be like up here?
No, because it would still be in the same block. What you need is more than one signal. So if we
Oh.
come up here,
Yeah, blue tape, they can crash in this game. And I
yeah,
think they take damage, right? Like if they crash repeatedly, they'll
yeah,
eventually be destroyed. Is that true?
yeah, you lose a lot of stuff if your train crashes.
Okay. Yes.
So if you put another signal on the right here,
Oh, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Yes. Like here?
uh, yeah, see, now there's a yellow block there. So when the other
Hold
train
on.
decides to come over here, it
I had to make
will,
another symbol to be able to see it.
yeah, it will continue past, even though the purple is occupied, it'll be able to continue out of the blue into the yellow and then stop. And then when the purple is done, it'll be able to leave into the blue.
Got it. So if we repeated
So that
this
prevents,
three
yes,
signal setup, then we could add two trains and
yeah,
not have problems. Okay.
exactly.
Cool.
So this is like a waiting block.
Got it. Well, sweet.
And eventually, once you have a lot of train, you actually put a bunch of parallel tracks, each with their own waiting block, so that you can have a whole bunch of trains all waiting for the purple.
Okay. I like it. It's
And
very cool.
I guess while we're in explanation mode, I'll show you one more.
Very well. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just going to put it here. Oh, it's confusing that now there's two purple blocks. There's only so
Oh,
many colors.
I wasn't holding my rail
So you
signal.
have
Okay.
ah. So
Yes.
this is a rail chain signal.
Okay.
It breaks up blocks exactly the same way as before. The only difference between this and a regular signal is that a chain signal, instead of checking to see if this teal block in front of it is empty, it actually just looks at the next light.
Mm.
So right now, this chain signal is green because this one is green.
Hi, honey.
And
What are
once
you gonna
this one
do?
turns red,
Say goodnight to everybody.
it will also turn red even if there's nothing in the teal.
Got it.
And you want that for
Good night, sweetie.
intersections.
Cool. Did you see what Why So Mad Mate said in the chat? He says, I have a game I'm currently playing. He likes watching new players, which is definitely me. Wesley's launched the rocket before. I think this is the furthest I've ever been in the game, so I'm very new. But he has 300 plus 2 times 10 trains at the moment. So like that's 2 engines, 10 cargo, and then 300 of those. Wow.
Holy cow. You must have a pretty beefy computer.
Yeah, I guess so. That's cool
I
though.
think I've probably the biggest base I've ever built probably has half a dozen trains with 3 cargo wagons.
Well, we'll get there eventually. Anyway,
That's
Wes,
crazy.
we originally came up here. Oh yeah, well, Factorio is legendary for its code optimization, right? Like it's crazy how smooth this game runs.
Yeah, yeah,
How big is the
legendary.
map in game? I don't know. Like I know
It's basically
The
like
surface of a
Minecraft,
Minecraft
where
world is bigger than the Earth,
yeah,
right?
yeah, the functionally infinite.
Cool. All right, now originally we
Anyway,
came
what
up
were
here
we
to
gonna?
kill this spider base, and I actually think we should kill
Yeah,
3 of these. 1 million tiles in every
yeah,
direction
one
from 0
million.
times 0. Sheesh. And one tile is one belt. Yeah, that makes sense. That's crazy. I think we got to kill all 3 of these bases, Wes. Let's start with the one at the top right, because, well, we're going through forest almost no matter which way we go. But we just need to do
Yeah,
all 3. Let's go over here.
if we had tanks, you can just push through the forest.
Oh,
Oh well.
that's what I'm talking about. Does the spider bot walk over the forest?
Yes, and even
Hmm.
over narrow water.
Okay. Well, we know what we need to do.
Why are you walking?
Oh, because I'm going to get the car out. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is.
Okay, make sure to put
Boom.
ammo as well as fuel.
Yes. And so I shoot it just like a gun, right?
Yep,
Like point at them and push space. Okay.
yep,
Let's see if I
yep.
can do this. Okay.
It actually
Oh,
makes it quite inconvenient that they're in a forest.
indeed. Ah, I crashed. That didn't take very long. This makes no sense.
Trying to do like a hit and run tactic, but the only thing I'm hitting is trees.
Indeed.
Oh no. Ah, my car's dead.
Don't die, Wesley.
I'm running away.
Only I'm allowed to die.
Now I wish I hadn't placed all my turrets.
Oh, I should do that. What am I doing?
Oh, you got some with you?
Uh huh. Ah, but I'm going to die anyway. Yeesh. Okay, I made a dent.
All right. Well, I got one of their buildings. Yeah. Cars. That was not the best showing. I think they just don't really work in a forest.
Yeah, I got very low. Hey, I've been carrying this fish forever. Where'd it go? Did you? Oh, here it
Oh,
is.
nice.
How do you hold left click on it? How do you eat it?
Just left click, I think.
Ah, got it. Got it. You have to eat fish, Blue Tape. That's how you eat them. Don't laugh, Iro. Be nice. Love you, Liz. Good night.
So long and thanks for all the fish. That's the quote I was trying to think of earlier.
Ah, yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Mm.
Hey, we did it. Yeah,
Luckily, I can make
fish.
another car, but I did lose 200 ammo.
Oh, that's sad. Okay. We need, well, I need practice driving this thing. You know, Atticus would probably be really good at driving these. 'Cause he drives his remote control cars so well, which basically have the same control scheme. You still wear tidy whities. Hey, welcome. Ah, why is it? Am I crazy? Am I facing the wrong direction? It's
Man,
so confusing.
there's so much
Okay.
coal on this map.
Uh, 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 uh. Nope. Okay, I surrender.
I normally like to go for solar power just
Oof.
because I don't know. I find it very satisfying. I find it more satisfying than nuclear, even though nuclear is technically better.
I've got to say,
Um,
yes, it is, Iro. I found the tree, okay? Jeez. Doing good, Tidy. Do you want me to call you Tidy Whities? Is that fine? Yeah, we're doing good. Um, just in this session, so the last hour and a half or so. What time is it? Yeah. We've set up this whole train system. This is not impressive,
mhm.
okay? But it's a big deal for us. We set up this whole train system and all the miners and ran power up here so that we can start bringing a lot more resources. Yeah, I kind of
And
agree there, Blue
put in a
Tape.
what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 things into our starter base mall.
Yeah, true. Yes, very good.
And make
What else was
cars.
I gonna say? Yeah, we made cars. And we had a very detailed lesson on how train signals work. So thankful that was. So I've got to say, in my opinion, the trains are extremely satisfying to zoom through the forest on, and the cars are horrible. I suppose that's probably common,
Yeah,
but that is what I think.
cars are great on open ground. How many turrets do you have?
26? Ah,
Oh, you mind if I nab some of them?
oh, of course. You can take anything in my inventory. It's yours, Wesley. Wesley's hosting the game, so he can literally take anything he wants. Just for chat's information. Ah, and you're much better at placing them than me anyway, so you might as well. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. We might as well do this one that's straight over to the left. And then we'll be good pollution-wise for a while. Probably need to do the ones at the bottom next.
Yeah, let's
Hmm.
see. Yeah, I think we'll be good for ages after this, as
Okay.
long as they don't expand.
This one's big. We probably want a little fallback position.
Nah,
Okay.
let's do something like this.
Right. Ugh.
Oh, doesn't help if I miss the ammo on my hot fire.
True.
Oh, they
How's
are
everybody
getting
doing
a couple
tonight?
of them.
We're getting there slowly, I think.
Oh, I died. I didn't even realize I was being hit.
Oh, how
Eh,
humiliating.
what I get for not paying attention.
Indeed.
All right, I'll be back, and
Okay.
I'm gonna bring some turrets and ammo.
Sounds good. I think I might get it. I'm close. Yeah. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself, Iro.
What a
Jeez.
sadist.
I know, he really is. Did you like watching bull riding by any chance, Iro? It's another sport rife with suffering. Good gracious. You can put a dent in your ammo doing this.
Man,
Ow.
you are right. Riding a train is so much more satisfying.
It really is. I think that was a stronger biter that I just fought because they usually die in like a second, but the one I just shot at
Oh,
tanked a lot more. Nope.
yeah, there are different types.
Well,
Medium biters and big biters.
I think that's what I just experienced. Really? You really watch bull riding? Is that true? Ugh.
I'm really curious. Now, if anyone was going to watch bull riding, I'd expect you to do it, Andy.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Do you?
Really? He really does. I'm ingenious. Or you're just consistent. Your character is consistent. Oh, jeez. I made some progress, but I've been injured, Wes, so I'm trying to heal up a little bit. Yeah, this was definitely the biggest base we fought. Yeah, turrets are really the way to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Got him. Don't stand in the acid.
Where exactly did I die? There we go. Nice.
Got
Thank
it.
goodness that it doesn't destroy your
Um.
stuff when you die.
Oh yeah, that would be horrible. Did you bring any repair packs by any chance so that these guys will be stackable
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
No. Well done. Okay, cool. Well, that's drastically improved over where it was a few minutes ago in the neighborhood.
Mm,
All right, let's practice driving home. Oh, if you've got any extra repair packs, will you throw some on this car so that I can go wreck it again?
oh, yeah.
Thanks. Welcome
Nice.
back, Blue Tape. Okay.
Eventually, you can put rocket fuel in these cars, and then
What?
they really go crazy.
That doesn't even make sense.
What? Have you never
Slowly.
seen a rocket car?
No, I haven't.
In fact, I wonder if you can put
Oh, you can plow through them.
nuclear
That's great.
fuel in it. That would be cool.
I guess
Well,
so.
sort of.
The car is way too complicated. I want a spider droid. Spider bot, whatever they're called.
Should we build that next?
Yes, please. Oh, Why So Mad Mate says that he thinks you can put nuclear fuel. He's sure you can put them into trains, but probably cars too. That's
Ooh,
crazy. Just a block of uranium into the engine of
lemon
your
too.
car? Sure.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. The train is on its way back right now. So once it pulls into the station, I'm going to ride mine
Here,
out of
you
here.
can go first.
I shall. Whoa, why is it? Did it not get unloaded?
Yeah, the other side is full.
Ah, I see.
So as
So it's
soon as
just
it got to
looping
this
right
one, it
now?
was already. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Speaking of which, it's gonna loop back. So
Right, so I should wait.
be careful.
I'll wait for it.
Yes. Here it comes. That would have been a
Go.
disaster.
Yep, you're right. That was a small crash. You
Quick, it's
see
gonna
how
be on your tail.
you see blue tape how it's showing that. Oh, you're right. Gosh dang it. How it's showing the health of my train now. It's because we had a fender bender there.
Oh, it's not gonna be on your tail. Do you know why?
No. Oh, because the
Because
blocks
there's
are
a
set
red
up on
light.
that end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take what we've learned, Wesley, and apply it to this loop over here.
Yeah, we're not really gonna
Oh,
have any
sorry.
room for a waiting block on that loop.
You don't
We might
think
just be able to squeeze one in.
on the right hand side here?
Well, that wouldn't be a waiting block because it's after the station.
You're right. So you're saying like right in this little space right here is the only option we've
Yeah,
got, really.
I think we can squeeze it in.
Okay,
I was
I'm
thinking
putting one
that we
here.
were kind of leaving room if we wanted to have longer trains later, but okay, yeah, actually that even does leave room. We can. So we've got two cargoes on them right now.
No worries, blue tape.
Uh,
Yes, yes.
I like. By the time you launch the rocket, I usually like to use ones that are 4 long, which we actually wouldn't have room for. But it's
Okay.
easy enough to
Hey,
fix.
we can expand the loop later if needed, right? There's nothing stopping us from
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
this to the south a little bit more if we have to. So,
Let's pick up some of this iron.
yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that is fantastic. Um, do you want to add the last couple of things? Are trains normally fast in this game? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we don't have any mods installed or anything. I think it's just how they are.
Yes.
The last couple of things we had on our list to add to the mall, we got the steel furnace. The only thing we're missing is the assembly machine too, and we will have accomplished our like goals. Why So Mad Mate says 250 kilometers per hour max speed, I believe. that's crazy. Oh geez, I did it again. Sorry guys. If I don't tab back into the game, then I hit W. It switches to the stream starts scene. Anyway, I'll get the hang of it.
Ah,
That's pretty dang fast. What is
at
that
least
in
we
miles per hour?
figured out what it is.
Yeah, should ask
Yeah,
Google.
kilometers per hour is kind of weird because normally when I use metric, I'm expecting seconds.
Mm-hmm. It is odd,
So
huh?
like meters per second, no problem. Kilometers per hour, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I feel like I have like when we're doing physics. Oh, you are welcomed. But what do you mean? When I'm doing physics, I can like think in like metric units, but then when I switch to everyday life, I can't make the conversions in my head. I have to sit down and write
Yeah,
it out.
it's like the different things for
255 miles
different
per
stuff.
hour. Oh, 155. Okay, well that's pretty dang fast for a coal-powered locomotive. Sorry, what were you saying, Wes?
Yeah, 155.
Mm,
Pretty fast.
yeah,
Let's see. What is it in meters per second? 250 k meters per second. About 70 meters per second.
mm, that's not slow.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
What I find funny is to watch it take those curves at that speed, those hairpin
Yeah.
turns. That's what cracks me up. Okay, Wes, I'm extending the mall so that we can build assembly machines 1 and 2, which would be a cool place to stop the stream for tonight because we will have accomplished what we
All
set out to do last time. Okay, so this goes just gears into assembly machine 1, steel
right.
1 and 2, and then the assembly machine 2 takes gears and assembly machine 1s, so we go 3 and 4, right? And then
Good to me.
you are a gear, and you are a gear, and you are assembly machine 1, and you are assembly machine 2. Yeah, sometimes you have to do math in Factorio, and there's no way around it, right, Wes? Oh,
Mhm.
wait, every dang time. But these also need steel bars, right? Yeah. Ta-da! Wesley.
That should be going, right?
I think so.
Oh, we missed a red inserter on this. There we go.
Ah, there you go. Okay, so Ninja Alpaca, the goal is
Yeah.
to. So you see, what a convenient time for you to ask. This ship right here, we crash landed on this planet, and our goal is to get the heck out because this planet sucks.
Mhm.
So we're just more than happy to like decimate the local wildlife, destroy the ecosystem, build our rocket, and we're out. You know, very, very human like. That's the goal. So we have to build more and more complicated machinery and circuitry and process oil, make rocket fuel, et cetera, until we can get out of here. And a big part of that is research, which,
Yeah.
speaking of which, we finished our
Yeah.
research forever ago and haven't started anything. Should we unlock the military
Yeah. What do we want?
research?
Say that again.
I said, should we unlock the military science pack?
No, we could do, although I think we are gonna find ourselves increasingly held back by our lack of oil.
Okay, so fluid
I think
handling.
we should start fluid handling,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that will be our goal for next time is get oil on the go.
Okay, and you have to research oil before it shows up on the map. Is that true?
No, it's just kind of uncommon. We've
Oh,
got two oil patches, three, four oil patches we've discovered. They're purple dots.
yeah. There's 3 of them
Uh,
to the south of us.
yeah, there's one by that first enemy base we just took out. There's one right there, which might be convenient since
Oh,
the
I see it. I
railway
see it.
already goes most of the way to that.
Oh, yeah. I guess you can. There's like fluid cars, I guess.
Yes, yes,
Cool.
there are.
All right.
Oh,
I'm down
we've
for that.
finally discovered more
Oh,
iron
sorry,
patches
guys.
too. Although this iron patch will probably get us to the rocket.
Yeah. Well, now that we've sort of like learned how to do this, like we can run trains to any iron patch we need, right? Or copper or
Yeah.
whatever else. Although we have this sort of nice copper patch here. So we're probably fine. There you go. So we finished fluid
Oh, I should
handling.
throw. Uh, let's see. How messy should I make this?
Probably messy, right?
What is Factorio if not messy?
Right. Go for it. The more jankiness, the better. Do you want oil processing or fluid wagon next? I guess we need both, right?
Yeah. Wow, that fluid handling was fast.
Oh, so why so mad, mate? Do you mean like you keep playing after you launch the rocket? and just
Oh,
keep expanding
oh, of
forever.
course.
What was the tagline you said, Wesley? Like the factory must grow.
The factory must grow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't even know that. I've played
Yeah.
well,
It,
I've played
it
a
becomes just
mod.
a challenge of
Sorry.
how many rockets you can launch.
Oh, like rockets per second.
Well, I don't think anyone ever gets to a rocket per second, but
Well, I mean,
yeah.
even launching your first rocket, you can just divide by your playtime, right? Then you have some rockets per
No, I
second,
guess
some
that's true.
fraction. But um, what was I going to say? I had something. Oh. I was going to say I've played a medium amount of RimWorld, and in RimWorld, once you get off the planet, there's like no point in continuing to play because all your characters are gone. So, like I mean, you can sit there and stare at your empty base, but there's nothing to do. And I guess if new people came in, or you, I don't know, maybe you can launch some of them, but not all. I've never tried that. I've only beat the game
Hmm.
twice, I think, and both time I just took everybody, so there was no one left to do anything. Yeah. All right,
Yeah, I
Wes.
just
Well, go ahead.
in preparation for next time, we're going to need a bunch of rail.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
Yes.
finished the automation for that because it was only half automated.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good
we'll have
call.
plenty of rails. We're also going to need plenty of pipes. So let me reduce the restriction on those.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So that'll sip away at some iron.
Yep. Which is no
What
longer a
else are we going
problem.
to need?
Although it's true,
We've
Blue
got
Tape says it's
plenty of
kind of
big
like Minecraft.
electrical.
The End Dragon is kind of the end boss, but there's more to do after you beat the End Dragon. Well, that's not only true, that's extremely true, especially in modded Minecraft. Which, for those of you who are interested, will be fighting the End Dragon tomorrow night. So
Yes,
come join us, and then we'll be doing some more
I'm quite
Factorio next week, I
excited.
think.
We have been held back so bad by our lack of ender pearls.
Yep, that is no longer a problem. Wesley, we should decide actually, while we've got everybody here, what is the schedule going to be for next week? We got to get at least one night of Factorio in, and at least one night of Minecraft, right?
Yeah. Um, let's see. Those are the two games that I find really interesting right now. So slot those in however you like, and I'm on board.
All right. But I want to play Deep Rock too.
I'd also join you for some Deep Rock.
Okay, let's just do one of each next week. So next week, let's go Tuesday Minecraft, Wednesday night Factorio, just like this week. But Thursday night next week, we'll play Deep Rock Galactic. Is that all right?
All right.
Okay.
You're turning
I'll
into a
update.
variety streamer.
Well, I mean, that was the plan from the beginning, because I'm not good enough at any particular game to stream it full time. I mean, although I guess you would become better if you streamed one thing all the time. But that'll be the plan
Are
for now,
streamers
and I'll
supposed to be
update the
good
stream
at games?
schedule to reflect that. What'd you say?
Are streamers supposed to be good at games?
I mean, some are, but
I've been watching the wrong streamers.
yeah. To be honest, the ones I watch are mostly like just talk about whatever, which is what I like. Ninja Alpaca is wondering what the different difficulty levels for fighting the bad guys are. You mean in this game? I know there are difficulty levels because I've watched a couple of like Death World runs. Although the people that do those runs make them look completely trivial. Although I assume it would be really difficult for me. But there
I've
are,
never even attempted it.
yeah, there are various difficulty levels. But anyway, Wes, we're out of time for tonight's stream. So thank you for joining me again. It's always a blast having you here. Thanks everybody in chat for coming over.
Thank
It's
you.
great to have you here. And if you want to watch us play more Factorio, we'll be here again next Wednesday. If you want to watch us play Minecraft, we'll be on tomorrow night, 2 hours prior till now, depending on which time zone you're in. For us, that's 9 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, good to meet you, Why So Mad Mate. It was cool to hear your perspective. Glad to have you here. And thanks everybody else for coming.
Yes.
Get some sleep, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yep. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys. Good night.